That's the part where even when you love what you do and even when the work is so much fun, there does come a point where it just becomes work again, no matter if it's your dream or what it is that you're doing. Sometimes it just becomes work and you have to push through the mental barrier. You have to push through the lack of energy.
This is a Pink Boots production.
We're here to laugh, we're here to cry, we're here to share what's deep inside. But on all the days, all the time, we are more than you see.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to More Than You See, where on Tuesdays, Deborah and I have conversations with creatives about their mental health journeys. And on Thursdays, we have little solo episodes just like this one. And you're here with me today. And as a reminder, we are not licensed practitioners or therapists, but hopefully in sharing our own struggles and victories, we can help you feel a little less alone and add some tools to your own mental health toolbox. I hope everyone is doing well this week so far. I have just started a new job this week. I am going to be performing down at the Laguna Playhouse in a musical. It's called Honky Tonk Angels, and it's basically a country compilation concert style musical. It's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of music. We've been learning how many songs, maybe like 30 songs for the show. We started dance choreography, and my character does all the dances. And if you know me, that is right up my alley, and I adore music and I adore dancing. But I do not adore the very first part of the process where I'm not good at it yet. And I had that moment happen today, and I just thought, oh, that's a great thing to talk about on the podcast of how we act and react when we are not good at something yet. Even at something, in my case, that I've proven time and time again that I excel at. It's my job. It's literally my career. I know I will get good at it. I've done this process so many times. Why my brain won't understand that starting out, I'm not going to be great because I don't know the routine and I don't know the notes. And I'm learning. I don't know about you, but my inner critic can be so harsh right off the bat. And she's just like, how can you not have this? Why are you not good at this yet? Why don't you have the notes? Why don't you have the dance moves? Chill, Angela. Where did I pull that name? That's one of the characters' names in the show. But we're going to name my harsh critic Angela for today. She's just strict and kind of a drill sergeant. And she gets very upset that I am not perfect at learning these songs and these dance moves yet. And I don't know what you do for a living on the other side of this podcast or the screen here if you're watching. But, you know, our jobs we go to for 6 to 8 hours a day, some of us more. But right now I am doing 6-hour rehearsals, which sounds like so much fun because I'm singing and dancing and doing a lot of fun play stuff. But it is a lot of information and it's very fast paced. And I learned about 5 songs of choreography today. So 5 different dance routines. And I started the day off I was so ready and I was energized and I was excited to be learning, and we were collaborating and figuring out dance moves on the fly and seeing what was naturally instinctual to come out. And it was great. And then by hour 4, I was hitting a wall. And I was starting to get mad at myself because my critic, Angela, sorry to any Angelas listening, but critic Angela started getting mad at me for not having all the energy in the world. I've just spent 4 hours of energy on my feet and working and moving my body and drilling and repeating moves over and over and over while trying to remember the words of the new songs and the notes that I only have 3 days of learning music from. So I'm just inundated with information and I was hitting a wall and it was becoming kind of hard. But I still had 2 hours of work to go. We weren't done. And that's the part where even when you love what you do and even when the work is so much fun, there does come a point where it just becomes work again, no matter if it's your dream or what it is that you're doing. Sometimes it just becomes work and you have to push through the mental barrier. You have to push through the lack of energy safely, I might add. This is not to push through burnout or overextend yourself, but sometimes it's just a work day, right? Where you are there for an allotted number of hours. You have a job to accomplish and you can't just quit. You take breaks. Thankfully, we are an equity house, which means it's a union theater, which means the actors are very protected in getting break times, meal times, because unfortunately, there are many jobs out there that don't adhere to those kinds of break times and rules. And so I'm very, very glad to work with a team who is very respectful of our energies and our schedules and our breaks. And so that's just a reminder to anyone out there, whatever you're working on, to give yourself allotted breaks. Even 10 minutes will do. Grab a cookie. It's what I did today. They had those Trader Joe's maple leaf cookies, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Delicious. And that's how I enjoyed my break time today. Swig of water and a maple cookie. I guess my point in this check-in today is to remind you and myself that it is okay to not be great at something right at the start. It is okay to need to take breaks, however many you need, as long as you show back up and keep going and put your work in. And it is okay to tell Critic Angela to go sit down somewhere. So wherever this finds you in the week, I hope these are helpful tips and reminders for you to carry on through in your own mental health journey. Thank you for joining me today. We love to hear from you, so please be sure that you're following us on the social media pages. We are on Instagram, and now we are on TikTok. Please look us up at More Than You See and give us your comments. Let us know if you have questions, especially mental health questions, questions about anxiety, just things that are struggle bus questions, because I love answering them and I love connecting with you, and I know Deborah does as well. Let us know things you find helpful or relatable in the episodes. We really enjoy getting your feedback and hearing from you, and we're just very appreciative for you being here and listening to little old us trying to share and connect with you about mental health. If you haven't checked out some past seasons or episodes of the podcast, they are all available wherever you listen to your podcasts. There are 5 seasons you could catch up on, and thank you for listening to our newest season in season 6 that I have come on board for. And if you want to watch the video version, we are also on YouTube, so you can find us wherever you listen or watch your podcasts. All the links are in the show's description. And of course, if you are enjoying the journey alongside with us, we would love to ask for you to like and subscribe. That way you can get all the latest updates from us here at More Than You See. This is a Pink Boots production. A special thank you and shout out to Jeff Hepner Music for our amazing podcast intro music. Thank you to our sponsor, Dermatology Skincare Line. It's fantastic. And thank you to our amazing creative team, Jenny Curtis and Keitra Parkman, working behind the scenes to bring you new episodes of More Than You See every Tuesday and Thursday. Please remember to be kind to yourself and remember that you and everyone around you is more than you see. We'll see you next Tuesday.